Now, Councillor Teresa Mc Guire, you're on the board of Gnó Mhaigh Eo.
Yes.
And you're involved in this production tonight.
Yes.
And what's this about?
Tonight is a night where we acknowledge, first of all, the industries that have, or small industries that have started with an emphasis on Irish, where they're in Badju, Sawdust, Gaeilge, Cufadas, Slater. And tonight there's going to be a winner picked for the group who've made the effort, the most effort to be productive as well as use Irish.
And how long have you been involved with Gnó Mhaigh Eo?
Since it started 10, 12 years ago.
And are there many businesses on board now, do you think?
Well, tonight there's about 8 here, but there's a lot of businesses in the embryonic stage where they want to use more Irish, but they haven't the confidence. And I suppose we need to realise now we're not going to have huge big industries, so it's local artisan craftspeople and local people empowering each other with employment and with work.
Yeah, you see a lot of the businesses have Irish title on, like Rua and...
The aim is to kind of try and have the Irish, as they say, great, the fitcha stuff kind of interwoven casually, and to tell people that it's okay to make a mistake, it's okay if you don't have the grammar right or you haven't the tense right, to just about 3 lads, try it out and give it a go.
Well, when I was in secondary school in the 50s...
The Garbally days.
The Garbally days. Our Irish teacher told us if you struck for a word, use the English word.
But you know
it was sensible, wasn't it?
He was a man ahead of his time.
He was a long way ahead of his time, yeah.
Way ahead of his time, because you know what? That's, in my opinion, what did a lot of damage to the Irish. People spoke and they had the courage to speak and they were corrected or they were told you used the wrong word.
Reprimanded.
And sometimes severely reprimanded in my own profession particularly. But it's about using it and having confidence. And so what if you get it wrong? There's enough people out there who are experts to correct it for you, quietly and sympathetically.
And how do you support the business? Do you just go in and put the idea in their head, or do you...
Well, the aim is that businesses starting off know that Gnó Mhaigh Eo and Frida in particular are there to help with any translation, with any small financial support, because there is money available. And if I knew of a business starting off or a fledgling business, I would alert them to the fact that Gnó Mhaigh Eo is there, if they'd like to get involved and get the support and get the copy of that Frida and her team would be willing to come on board.
And what can the finance be used for?
Well, usually it's for kind of labelling and marketing, where the Irish is very visible, yes. And you know what? It's not always a big thing. It might be something as small as getting your little cards printed with a bit of Gaeilge on them, or instead of having a business card with just one side asperely, you'd have a Gaeilge side, you'd have a Béarla side. And it's I suppose, realising that small things make the difference, and it's the small things that build up the love of the language again. We need to get that love back again.
Is Irish getting any more popular now with all these Irish schools, Gaelic schools? Every town has an Irish school now. So,
is it getting more popular? Hopefully, yes. Yeah. In a more relaxed way.
Yeah, but it is a more relaxed
way. We're beginning to realise that Tír Con Chonc and Tír Con Anna, a country without a language has lost its soul, and I firmly believe that. But we have to change the methodology with which we introduce people to Irish, and that we get people to fall in love with Irish. And the business support here is getting adults who may not have had a good Irish experience as good as you had with that enlightened teacher in Garbally to realise it's okay, and that's the way forward.